I'm so excited. When I say I'm excited, I am beyond ecstatic, because today is so super duper uber good. I mean, man, we're above ground. We got purpose and assignment. Oh, I'm so glad, so glad, so glad it's Tuesday. And I'm so glad I have an opportunity to be here with each and every one of you who's listening to us now, following us on the replay, or checking us out live on our YouTube channel. We always want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our heart. As you guys know, we did a little tweaking of our show. We decided, you know what, let's do two shows twice a month, give you good quality, good content, because people still got real jobs around here and got to make sure you have life work balance in every area of your life. So we decided to scale back to do two shows a month. But that doesn't mean we ain't bringing you the time, the energy, and the content that's going to make you be like, oh my goodness, all right? We're not going to scale back on that, right? We're going to amplify that. So again, thank you so much for joining us today. We're super excited. As we always say, celebrate your wins. Make sure you're celebrating your wins, big, small, medium, whatever. Take a moment, take a Selah moment and celebrate you, right? Yes. Okay. So today we're doing an amazing episode. I know everybody be like, oh my gosh, Makisha, when are you going to do the business panel episode? Oh my gosh, you always say they're going to come back on your show. Blah, blah, blah. Well, today, finally, we have a business panel episode. And I'm going to let these amazing queens introduce themselves, because the last time they were on the show, I introduced them. But I'm going to give them an opportunity to introduce themselves. So, ladies,
what's up, everybody?
I'm sorry. It's like I done drunk like 10 cups of coffee.
I love it. I am here for the energy.
I love the energy. That's so cool.
Yes.
It's insanity, man. It's like I be like hype. As soon as I be like hit live, it's like,
I love it. That just means that you were made for this. That confirms that you were made for this.
I listen. I just love people. I love to see people win, and you guys, again, like I was telling you in the green room, I've been trailing. I've been following you, seeing your success stories, and it's just amazing how God is allowing you guys to do what you do, right? And
how He's allowed us to do it. Yes.
Right. And so it's just so cool to be able to have you queens connected. And I just wanted to share your success with the world. That's my goal. That's all I want to do. So I'm
grateful. Thank you.
I'm beyond grateful. So thank you guys for being here today. Both of you guys for being here tonight. I'm gonna let the lady in the nice leopard. Is that leopard? What is that?
Yes. I don't know if it's leopard or cheetah child, but I love me some
animal print.
Animal print, regardless.
Yes. I do love me some prints. Yes. And my nice little Shein dress,
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Costs all of $6. Mm-hmm.
Hey, love it. Frugal and fashionable. Okay.
That part.
Period poo. We said that. Period poo.
Period poo.
Period poo.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. First of all, I am just really honored to even be here again on this show. So thank you so much for the invitation. I've been watching you as well, and just when we met, 2 years ago now.
Yes.
Wow, 2 years ago, and how you were telling me that you wanted to get on YouTube, and we were like, okay, so what's the holdup? And you were like, me. So I'm so proud of you for moving past that fear, because look at you now, girl. You on YouTube, baby. So I just want to celebrate that win for you. I am just super proud of you, and thank you so much for this. So thank you guys for joining. My name is Adriana. and I am the owner of AP Virtual Solutions LLC. And I'm actually a virtual assistant. I have my own virtual assistant business, and I help small and medium business owners to be able to take care of their businesses, basically, right? So I take all of those tasks that are mundane, and honestly, who has time for the admin, right? That's the part of our business that we kind of fall off of, right? So that's
Yeah.
the admin, that's the data entry, following up with your CRM, following up with your customers, sending those emails back. I take care of that for you so that you guys can really focus on your business. So if you're a candle maker, you get to focus on making candles, right? And you get to be creative, and you get to fall back in love with your business with all of the extras, right? I take care of that for you. So come on over. I'm here to be able to provide that assistance and to be a guide by the side for you guys. I call myself the business bestie, okay? Because my clients are amazing, and we build a trust factor because obviously I'm into your emails and I'm into your social media accounts and things like that. And so it's really important for me, for my clients to form a relationship with me. I'm virtual, but I am actually sometimes in person as well. So, because I believe, that's a big part of that relationship building. So, super excited to be here. And I wanted to share a win with you guys. Um, every time a client refers me, it makes my heart it just like bursts out of my chest, because that just means that they saw the value in what I have to offer, and they want to share it with someone else. So thank you so much for any of my clients that are listening. Thank you so much, and I love you guys, and it just pushes me to continue providing the best service to my clients. So thank you.
One thing I got to say, ever since when I first met you, to your clients, I can vouch her organization skills is, bruh. I ain't never,
Thank
like,
you.
I call myself organized. I fall short a lot when it comes to Adriana.
It's the Virgo in me.
Adriana is one organized. I mean, it makes you be like, who are you? Are you Chat GPT? Because you're clearly operating as AI, right?
I'm just gonna look at this is my calendar. Everything is all of my clients, meetings, things like that are all color coordinated, because that's just how my brain works. So if this just kind of gives you a peek into what I do, everything has to have a color. Like, I'm a list person. I like to check things off, highlight things off. This is me. So yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to your clients, because I know they get the best of the best.
Oh,
Sheesh.
thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Kimmy, you're up. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry. You're next.
That's okay. Listen, I was gonna say, Adriana, I find value in you, and I'm not even a client. Okay,
Oh,
just
thank
listening to
you.
you at this point, I was like, I might need to call you.
Yes, call me, girl. Let's do this.
My life has become real hectic lately. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know and who don't remember me, I am Cami Red. I am a chef. I am an author. I am a nutritionist. I am an overall entrepreneur. I've been a chef for over 20 years. And if you are from the Atlanta area, you know me because I have worked in probably on some of your favorite shows with some of your favorite networks. And I have helped open some of your favorite restaurants. But I digress, because I did go back to school for nutrition, and now I focus on sustainable wellness. However, this year I wrote my 6th book, and it is called Dear Black Woman. And I am on tour in the United States, and in April of next year, I will be going on a 5-city European tour as well. Now, don't get it twisted. They throwing me in the Caribbean too. So I'm gonna be doing vacationing and signing books. I'm gonna be in Martinique, and I'll also be in Barbados. So those are my wins, and you know about me and who I am. But you can also catch me on my podcast, The 10 Dimensions of Wellness. So I'm all over everywhere, just wherever you need me to be.
Listen, you are indeed all. When I say indeed, you are all over the place. But the cool piece is you are cool as a cucumber. Like you,
Yep.
cool as a cucumber. And in this situation, I like talking to you. It's like, how does she like? It has to be God's grace because I wouldn't be able to function
It
in
is.
some of
I'm
the.
gonna tell you. You said it. You hit the nail on the head. It's God. So first of all, let me say this. I just moved back home to Atlanta 4 months ago, and I thought I was coming back home to be a chef and a nutritionist and all of this. And I put this book out, and clearly God had other plans for me. So I don't. It's not that I got upset or do anything. No, I just roll with whatever God has for me because I know on the other side of whatever He has is also abundance. So
Yeah.
Clearly, if you're
Yeah.
about you out here on this tour and then
Yes.
you're gonna be in European and Caribbean,
Yes.
so yeah, overflow
Here
abundance.
to you, girl. Yes.
I
Yes.
listen. I am super excited that you guys. I promise, since the it's probably been 9 months to a year since we've um had an opportunity to connect like this, and like I was telling you guys in the green room, I've seen your success. Followed you on social media, and I've seen your success and all these different things. What? Tell me one thing you will say to someone who's need an encouraging word in the midst of their business. You know how business owners is, they're at the brink, like like I'm at that fork of the road. Like, tell me one, how would you encourage that person right there in that moment?
So for me, what I would do is I would tell them very first thing, perfection ain't real. So don't try to step out here and be perfect and go into the world saying it's got to be the right moment for this or the right moment for that, or I gotta fix it this way or I gotta fix it that way. That's
Mhm.
a fear-based mindset. Okay. So if you're going to get out here and you're going to do business, and if you truly believe in God, fear and faith can't live in the same entity. So you got to
Absolutely.
be able to move forward. And let me say this, I'm going to be very clear about this. You will not succeed without there being some failures. Okay.
Mhm.
And once you realize that, what you have to do is take those failures, turn them into lessons, and then keep moving forward into that next stage or space of wherever you're going in business.
Sheesh. Sheets. So she just took my next question. Adriana, do you want to put some skin in
Yes.
the game?
So the best thing I can say, honestly, is keep going, and that
Mhm.
is going to get better. If you
Mhm.
quit today, honestly, you're not going to be any further than you were when you began. So keep going and keep your faith and just trust that where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be on your journey. It's not going to be easy,
Amen.
but if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. God gave you the vision, He gave this to you. So no one else can do this but you. So keep the faith, keep it moving, and just know that God is with you every step of the way. So keep going.
So, Kimmy, you touched on my second question, which means what valuable lesson have you learned during this 9 months to a year process since the last time we talked? You kind of touched on it, but I'm going to give you a little bit more rope to, give us a little bit more.
Listen, so in the past 9 months to a year, 9 to 12 months to be exactly, my life has changed dramatically. I don't know if you guys heard me in my introduction when I said I just moved back home 4 months ago. So I have been in Texas for about 5 years, working for nonprofits, starting my own nonprofit, living life. But life got the best of me. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't that I failed. It was just that somebody else took me in a different direction. So I had to regain my own value, regain who I was, and get back to being Cammy. So once I got back to being Cammy and just putting all my faith in God, God decided to take the wheel of my life and do what He needed to do for me.
Ooh, Adriana, the skillet is hot. It's like sizzling like the fajitas come out at the restaurant. You want to dive in on that?
Sure. So one thing I learned, honestly, in the last 9 months, I've been in business for a little over a year now as a VA, and something that I learned is that business in general is a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
And as a VA, that my biggest clientele is obviously business owners. There is roller coasters in business, so their business affects my business, right? And so all I've learned is you have to pivot. When something for me hasn't worked, it's not like, okay, well, this month is just going to be a month I don't have clients. Like, that's not an option, right? Like, obviously I'm in business, right? And so my pivot moment is always, okay, how can I be in front of more business owners? There are people that I know that need my services. And so because I continue to have that mindset, it allowed me to always revamp how I'm marketing myself and to always have a very limitless mentality, because I have to remember, like, there are business owners that need what I have to offer. So there's no lack in what I'm doing. There's no area where I'm like, nah, there's not enough business owners. No, no, no. That is no such thing. There are business owners being born every single day. And so I just have to keep in my mind, how can I pivot this month to be able to get in front of more business owners? So pivoting was a big lesson that I learned in the last 9 to 12 months.
Girl, you got saw my third chin. Oh, sorry.
Girl, that's why I had to say that. That's why I had to say that.
Oh, girl, Jesus. So I can marketing strategy is Adriana's strong suit. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
And the reason why I can attest to that is because the business that she came from, she was over the marketing team.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so that's she cheated. She cheated. She cheated.
so I'm just saying for you
She
to
made it
Had a
sound
little leg
like,
up. Had a little leg
yeah,
up,
she
so
already had a
she
leg up. Yep.
yes, but the cool piece that I like that God wastes nothing, right? He
Man.
wastes
Yeah.
nothing. He used manure. He wastes
Yes.
nothing. So even in her prior role, all of those skills she gained, she transformed them. Same to you, Cammy. Your cooking, your chef, your nutritionist, your non-profitist. You think all of that's gone to waste? No.
Oh no.
Trans-
See, first of all, it was all a transition. Started out as a
yes,
chef, moved into
yes.
a nutritionist. So, it was all still in the same industry in food.
Mhm.
I
That's the
just learned
journey
how to
for
cook
you.
food healthier. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he wastes nothing. So he used you guys transferable skills to build up to what you guys currently have, and he's continued to build on that. Like I can see the build up. It's so crazy, so crazy. I just love it so much. I'm like, I'm about to explode. That's why I'm like, calm down, Makisha, calm. Bring it down. I just like to see you guys. I like to see the win. I like to see that you are not giving up. And sometimes you may have to give up something, right? But the cool part is the pivot, like she said. And I like the word. And in business, you have to be flexible because
Mhm.
entrepreneurship is flexibility, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's not like corporate, like I still have a corporate job, right? I have some flexibility, but I don't have the independence flexibility
Right.
like on my podcast because I have the boundaries to create and all that stuff. I can't just go to my corporate job and be like, by the way, how about you guys? Let's
Right.
try X, Y, and Z. They're looking at me like,
Right.
girl, we don't got the budget for that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just think it's so cool to see. Again, I'm sorry. I just keep seeing because you guys don't understand. I can see things, and sometimes it's scary when I can see stuff. So I have to bring it back. Bring it back. Okay, bring it back, Makisha. Sorry, I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me, please forgive me. Y'all already know what it is, so it's not like this. So okay,
We love the energy. We love it.
so we talked about. So what's been your success? What's been your one of your success in the last 9 months? Have you added on? We know Kimmy just added a book since 4 months ago. We know that success, and she's about to hit the road with the tour. Hashtag Kimmy about to be the next top of the Brown out here in these streets. You know,
Oh, yes.
so
I
Yes.
claim it. I receive it. Thank you for saying it out loud. From
Yes.
your mouth to God's ears. Thank you.
Yes.
Tabitha
Yes.
just dropped an Afro pick cutting board at Target. So I want the same type of success and wins. Okay.
Yes.
you didn't even let me finish prophesying to you. I could see your products in Target.
Yes.
All your food, Miss. I'm a chef, and I'm
Yes.
gonna make some nutritionist stuff, make the
Meal
food
prepping.
good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I can see the correlation. You know, I can see, but it's going to be yours, and it's so cool because we got Miss Auntie Tab running the race to lay the
Yes.
groundwork for people like you to come right behind and be like, "Hey, this is me. This is what
Yes.
I got." You know, so doors are going to be opening for you as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank
So
you.
Yes.
Yes.
so also, so I didn't mean to steal your thunder with your your success within the nine
Hold on,
months.
wait. You answered your own question for me.
She sure did.
Okay.
She
I
sure
came in
did.
sizzling like a fajita. I'm so
She
sorry.
sure did. I love it. I love it.
Did you
Look,
want to ask?
it's
Did
on
you
you,
want,
Adrian. I don't have to answer the question now because Markeisha answered the question for me. Okay.
I mean, if you
So,
want to prophesize over here too, I mean, I'll
listen?
take some. If you want to prophesize
Listen,
over here,
Adriana, we already know the the help that you have, the ability you have in your hands to, you're like keys. You're like a key that can help a business
thank
discover things
you.
and like, I didn't know my business could do that. Yeah, your business could do that. Let me show you how. So
Thank
you're that
you.
key that helps business owners unlock things that they didn't know that they can discover. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Because you have that eye, you have that eye to be like, hey, you could try this and try that. You know what I'm saying? And they listen. So you're like that
you.
master key, you know, like the butler. What you call? Remember on Good Time when the guy had all the keys?
Yes.
yeah, what is he?
What's his name? Oh my God.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know it. Wait a minute.
Bookman.
Yes.
Yes. Oh God. Yes.
Bookman had all the keys to access to all the buildings, to all the apartments, to all the business owners. You have the keys to access to help them cultivate. They all have a vision. See, some people, some business owners, speaking of myself, we have a vision, right? But we may not know how to step by step execute it all the way. And we need partnerships with people and trusted people and partnerships to help bring that thing to life. That is you.
Thank you. I'm actually happy that you brought that up because I guess one of my successes this year is that I started implementing into my packages strategy meetings. So I have
Love
people
it.
that come to me that are like, I know I need help. I just don't know what I need help in, if that makes sense. And as a business
You
owner,
said it, girl.
you're here. You're, huh?
I said Markeisha said it. She said it.
Yes,
Everything.
exactly. So it's so funny that you even know that. Oh my God, that is so dope. So that has been a really great addition to my packages for my clients. So I definitely thank you because you already knew it, girl. I love it.
I saw it. I saw it. That's why sometimes I see stuff like, oh, shut up. They can't see what you see. But sometimes I can be released to say what I can. And this is an opportunity that I feel I can be seen. They can say
Well, you can tell me everything that you see because
Okay.
I'm accepting
Let me
of it.
take notes.
Okay,
Let me get my
I'm gonna
sticky.
take
Let me
notes.
take
I'm gonna
notes.
do everything that I can to get to that
no,
point. Okay.
no. I can only tell you what my father released. I can't say, you know what I'm saying? I have to be held accountable to heaven's records, right?
Amen.
Okay.
Okay. So think about entrepreneurship aspect. Let's see what we say. Reflecting on your business, of your early days in your business. So I have a friend, right? She's actually She has a clothing business. Well, she does thrifting, right? And I think she went through some major traumas in her life, and she's restarting her thrifting services. She needs, try to be careful because I want to put her name out in the sheet. She'll be coming for me like, I'm coming for you, Makisha. Right? She needs encouragement too, because I think with her, I don't know how this, I don't know how why this is on my mind. Because of the trauma that happens, it was so devastating, but she loves fashion and she loves to help. And I just want you guys to help encourage her. Like people like her, I mean, the trauma was so bad that she literally wanted to give up, but she loves this thing. And she feels like this thing is her, oh man, how do I say it? This thing is her next. You get what I'm saying? Making
Yeah.
sense? Y'all picking up
Yeah.
what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
So,
Let me testify when you finish with this, because I think I know what she been and what she going through. So
so yes, you will be a great encourager to her because of, I know what you've been
yeah.
through because of the 9 months to you connect that we had. So how would you encourage this business owner? I'm sorry, we going back there.
So let me just say, first of all, I've been in business for myself for over 20 years. As you all heard me say at the beginning, as a chef, working as craft services, doing a lot of things. Food has always been my go-to. Um, Life happens. I'm a breast cancer survivor. So at some point I had to sit down out the kitchen and stop cooking. So I had to come up with other ways to support myself. When I met Makisha, I was actually pregnant. And that is some of the things that I've been through over the past 2 years and year and a half. Not only did I lose that pregnancy, but I ended up having to leave that relationship because of the trauma that that relationship was causing me, which is why I just moved back home 4 months ago. So let me just be a testament to say that you got to step out on faith, and you definitely got to have some faith in God. You got to know that whatever God gives you the vision to do, he's also going to give you the resources to complete that as well. You, whatever is in your heart, whatever is there as a desire, that is your purpose. And you never know how your purpose is going to help someone else move forward in life. So if I can't be nothing but an encouragement on how you can turn trauma into something business wise, let me be that, because my book, Dear Black Woman, is in fact that is letters that I wrote to myself, love letters that I actually had to write to myself while going through therapy. And it was my therapist's idea to turn this into a book, not mine. So you see how my trauma was turned into a thriving business in a matter of 4 months. So, and that's just me just giving a testimony and letting you know how God works, and sending you encouragement and telling people that it doesn't matter what you go through. If you are faithful, if you have that faith, if you believe in what it is that you're trying to do, you will achieve it, especially if it's a part of the plan and the vision that God has for your life. Like I said, no matter what trauma you go through, you got to find a way to encourage yourself. You got to find a way to allow God to work through you. So if it's in fashion, you never know, especially with thrifting, how you can actually change another woman's life by introducing her to a form of fashion that she didn't even know looked good on her body. If it's in food, like it was for me, I went from being a chef to being a nutritionist because of cancer, not because I wanted to, I was going through chemo and I wanted to know what were the right foods to eat, how to fix them correctly. My doctor wrote my recommendation for me to go to school to become a nutritionist. So you can always turn that trauma into something that is going to be so magnificent and so purposeful that it actually helps you serve not only yourself, but serve others as well.
That's what I was looking for. I knew it was on you. I just couldn't figure out how to negate it. But you just said exactly what she needs to hear. And I hope she's listening. I'm sure she's listening. But thank you so much. I appreciate your transparency. I appreciate you allow me to just take a glimpse into your world, you know what I'm saying, and being
Yeah.
to see, you know, your traumas. But look how you're triumphant now, like you
Yeah.
are on the
Like,
road.
listen, we have to turn tests into testimonies. Like you
Amen.
said, you have to turn trauma into triumphs. You got to find a way. Like you got to move past it. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. You heard me
Mhm.
say I was in therapy. Okay.
Yes,
So you
yes,
also cannot be afraid to ask for help. And you got
yes.
to find that time to take care of yourself as well. So that's why I
Absolutely.
said by serving yourself and by serving others, you never know what that's going to look like. Mine came in the form of a book, and I'm thankful for that every day because I'm just on a journey, whatever journey God is taking me on. That's where I'm at right now in life.
Yeah.
Whoa, sizzling, Adriana. Are you just clapping or you
I'm just
this
clapping.
is
I'm
this
just
is Adriana. She's like,
I
baby,
just
we in here.
girl, your story is amazing. So I just wanted to say thank you for dropping a blessing
Yes.
on all of us because I can't
Mhm.
speak for everyone listening, but that would definitely bless me.
That definitely is some major gold nuggets that we can all take to take our trials and to become triumphant. So I'm
Absolutely.
again, so I'm grateful. 4 months, a book, then tour.
Don't U.S. tour and then European tour.
I,
Okay, let's
Make
get
sure she
that.
knows.
Let's
Period,
yeah.
Pooh.
I was trying to. You saw
Period,
I was
Pooh.
stuck. I was
Okay.
trying to get it out. I was stuttering. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Eight
And
cities in
She
the
said
U.S.,
European and
three
UN.
cities in the
Get it
Caribbean,
right, girl.
cities in Europe.
And the
Okay,
Caribbean.
so
I
so
was
don't forget.
trying. I was trying to get it out, Brent. It wouldn't come out. It was stuck on my tongue. It would
So
not
listen,
come
we took
out.
we took all that trauma and turned it
Yes,
into a major triumph.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
Amen.
I love that.
so
That's going to be our nugget for tonight. Okay, so new products. Well, we already know you got a new product. And we already know that Adriana uh, added some new packages. So the good thing about that is I think, like you said, pivoting. I'm still stuck on the word pivoting. Uh Pivoting is so it's like, for me, pivoting is not as easy because I'm so calculated, uh
mhm.
I'm learning to take calculated risks. I was like Adriana. I'm I like a list, right? I like to check off things, highlight. The reason why Celebrate Your Win came about because I feel like God was trying to tell me, bruh, yeah, you do one thing, you jump to the next thing, you get it, you win, you move on. You don't even take a moment to say, man, I did that. It just. And then I work with salespeople, so they on month to month wins. So the next month they back at zero. So I was picking up that same type of mentality. So pivoting for me is I'm learning to do that. You know what I'm saying? I I came from a family that is like, we work hard, we workaholics, no work life balance, all that stuff. So that's why we pull back the show, right? At one point I was like, I'm done. I don't. It doesn't feel like love anymore. It became a job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, I already got a job. Raise your hand, you got a job. I already got a job, right? And you know what I'm saying? So I was really sitting and wrestling with it, but I love this. I love the interaction. I love to meet people. This is in my DNA. So there was no I can dissolve this. I had to learn to pivot, right? So I was talking to my husband and my friends. I was like, I think I'm just going to go down to 2 shows a month because I've picked up other things, but I don't want to lose this thing. And I think we as business owners got to be okay with that. And I know we have this big vision, right, that God gave us, but that doesn't mean Rome is going to be built in one day. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I think we get so excited for the vision, but you run out of zeal because you don't have the strength to complete that vision in one day. You get what I'm saying? So then you start like, is this God? Then you start be like, God, did you really give me that vision? Right? And you start questioning like, is this really you or am I just making it up? You know, I'm just speaking to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to me why we took a step back. Sometimes you have to take a step back to really re-examine everything, all the pieces, so you can move forward. You know what I'm saying? I think with business owners, we always need to sometimes take a step back and not worry about, oh, I'm going to lose. If you continue run yourself raggedly is, I think that's the word. You're going to end up losing anyway, right? Because you're going to lose the zeal, the passion, the love for it. You know what I'm saying? And so have you ever got to that place? That's why I'm telling y'all my story. Have you ever got to that place you just like, you know what? This is a bit too much. Like Adrian, I know you said you had to pivot, but I don't think I heard from Cami. Did you say you have to pivot? You did say you have to pivot because you.
Yeah, in life, that's just whether it's in business or in life. One of the things I teach through my wellness program is being balanced across all areas of wellness. So that's financially, that's emotionally, that's mentally, that's physically. So as a business owner, I'm always coaching and talking to business owners about if you're falling short in one area of your life, you need to think about the people that's following you, the people that you're actually talking to, the people that you're coaching, the people that you're actually supervising, and think about how that looks to them. That's your responsibility to be balanced across all areas. And pivoting is just a part of life. It's not even just a part of business. It's just a part of life. You pivot in every area of your life. As a single mom, we have to learn how to pivot to adjust to, taking care of our kids schedule as well. When we get to a certain age, our parents become ailing adults. So we have to pivot to add that into our lives. And when you own a business, and this is why my book especially is so important for Black women to understand, we make these pivots in life effortlessly. And then we forget sometimes that when we start our business, we've literally been running life like it's a business the whole time. And we just need to take those same lessons and apply it to our business as well, and get out of the mindset that change is bad. No, change is always, nothing is going to stop changing. Your life doesn't stop changing. So your business isn't going to stop changing as well. You just got to learn that you got to roll with the punches. Like Adriana said, you got to pivot. You got to think of new ways to present yourself. You got to think of new products to put out there. You got to think of new everything. Sometimes you got to think of new lists to create so that it's almost a new business sometimes. So just the same way you run your life, okay? Because you're not letting your life go down the drain. So don't let your business go down the drain either.
That's good. Ooh, speaking of products and new stuff, like tell me what's been added and new, Cameron. We know, but I'm saying you keep mentioning it. You got your wellness class and your podcast and Chef Boyardee and all these different things.
You see how she doing to me. You see how she doing to me. So what's
So
new in my life? Like we
yes.
mentioned, it's the book. And this is not my first book. This is actually my sixth book. I have a book called 21 Days of Gratitude. I also have another book called 30 Days of Spiritual Growth. And I swear every book I write, I tell people it's not, I may be the author of the book, but God wrote it all. Okay.
Amen.
So those are, you can grab my books anywhere. And I'm not new to nutrition. It's just that for 2 years I've literally been dormant, you guys. Like, when I say coming from a place of trauma, I'm what it looks like on the other side of trying to survive and moving into thriving. So if you are in a place where you're uncertain about your life and you got people around you that's telling you what you can't do and how you can't succeed, then maybe it's time you step out of that place in that area. So for me, what's been new for me is I've, instead of just focusing on nutrition, I've started to focus on whole body and whole self wellness. So I want everyone to be healed. I want you to be healthy, and I want you to be whole. So I do that. And like I said, I got, at the end of the year, I'm hosting a 10 Dimensions of Wellness virtual summit where I have 20 speakers, two in each area of wellness, that will be talking to you about how to move into 2025 and beyond off every aspect of wellness. That's what I said about being balanced, just finding that balance in your life. Those are the things that, and most of this stuff isn't new to me. It's just redesigned and re-emerging and coming out. So when you talk about pivoting, it's exactly like Adriana said. You just got to find new ways to show up and show out. That's it.
So, all your, where your books at? Tell us where your books at. You are, I know you said tell us where they can find your books at, and where your
So,
first dated tour.
okay, so listen, let me, because I'm about to throw something else out there, and Makisha finna fuss, and she finna say something about this.
Let's
Okay.
go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So I do have my own publishing company now. It's called Red Lady Chronicles, and you can find all of my books on redladies.com. And I actually strive to help other women tell their stories and write their stories and produce books that are actually empowering for everyone. So, along with the list of stuff that I do,
I'm not mad at it, friend. I want you to go and do it all, friend.
Yes.
Do it all.
along with the list of stuff that I
Yes.
do, I educate others on how they can get their stories out and how they can inspire others as well. So that's just, like you said, when you in a place and you've been in a place of trauma and you've been in a place where you can honestly show people what it looks like on the other side, you'll do whatever it takes to make sure that that happens. And I just feel like God works through me in so many different ways. He's given me so many talents, and I'm not finna be the one to bury my talents. I'm gonna be the one that bring them all back tenfold. So
You got me doing the church fan. Yes, God. So, are you sure, Cammy? You sure you ain't from New York, friend? You ain't got
you
no
know
New
where
York
I'm
in your
from.
blood.
You know where I'm from. I'm
I
from
know.
right here in
I
Atlanta,
know you
born
ain't
and
the
raised.
alien. I know. I
Atlanta
know. I
born, Atlanta born, Atlanta bred, and when I die, apparently I'm gonna be Atlanta dead. Okay, so
ATL in the building. I love it so much, though. But it's just, it's like I said, I've been seeing your a rise, and you've been on the rise. And hey, like you said, use them talents, those gifts. The gifts, he said, your gifts will make room for you. And so your gift is just making room for you, friend. So just continue to be great. Just
yeah,
continue.
and I want to. My thing is, not only do I want my talents to make room for me, but I want to be able to make room for other people as well.
Others.
So
Yeah.
I want others to grow, and I want to be able to help them publish their stories, get their stories out there, because you never know who's going to be inspired by that. But I also want people to be healthy when you do it. I want you to think about your health. Like, there's so many things that can happen to us as Black women. I want to make sure that I educate Black women on how to eat healthy, how to move healthy, how to think healthy, all of that. So that, like I said, I am working, I'm allowing God to work through me.
Absolutely. I love that. So, Miss Adriana, tell us about your new products. I know you added the new strategy, like what you got new, what's coming down the pipeline, like what
Yeah.
can we expect from you, all this goodness.
Yes. So I do believe that, education is something that should continue. So as I grow in my skills, I'm going to be adding some additional skills based on the needs of my clients and just people that I've met in general. Like I don't specialize in website design, but there are some things that I know people do need. And so I will be, I'm actually in the midst of taking like some courses and things like that to just help to expand on my skill base. So we'll have some new packages that'll come out for the new year. Something else that I'm working on is I'm actually in a content creation masterclass to help with creating digital products. So something else that's coming at the beginning of the year is I'm creating a digital planner, as I am a planner. And I utilize planners for everything, whether like I use like Google Keep, I use calendars and things like that. But I know that staying organized is the area where business owners sometimes we fall short in that area, right? So my digital planner, and I'm hoping to have one in hard copy as well to sell on Amazon, but my digital planner is just going to be exactly that. It's going to be something you can carry around, you can access with your phone, iPad, or online, and it will have affirmation there for business owners. It will have budget pages as well, because that's a big part of where sometimes we fall short. At the end of the year, we're trying to scramble together things for taxes, right? It should be something that we're following continuously. Our expenses are a big part of our business that needs to be followed all throughout the year. And I'm not a tax preparer myself. I have my CPA, but I do believe that, you have to keep track of that stuff, either whether it's digitally or a spreadsheet or QuickBooks or whatever the case may be that you use, that you present to your tax preparer at the end, when you file your taxes. And business taxes are real things, to make sure that you're paying your business taxes. I'm not a CPA or a tax preparer, but felt the need to put that out there for our business owners that are listening. But I know that sometimes we fall short in just keeping track of those things. So there will be budget pages in there as well, and calendars in there as well that are undated, so you can organize how you need. And it'll allow you to put down things that are highest priority, things that are like a mid-level priority, things that are low-level priority, because everything, as a business owner, everything seems like it's high priority. And the reality is it's not.
Yes.
As a business owner, there's no business in this world that's designed to be, no $1 million business, no $1 billion business, because that's what we're claiming for all of our businesses, that is run with just one person. So if you feel like you're failing, it's not because you're failing, it's because you need a team.
Yes.
And so when I was given this vision, that's exactly what I was told. Someone needs help. So I took this and I was like, well, how else can I be able to help my clients, my future clients, my past clients who maybe had to fall off for a little bit to be able to get themselves organized? But my goal is not for you to need me for 10 years. I want you to be able to run your business, yes, with me. But in the case I'm out of town, you have to be able to run your business. So that
I want one of your digital books. I want one of your digital planners as soon as it comes out.
I got you.
Send me the prototype. Okay.
Yes, because we all need that, and it's just a way to help keep us all organized. I'm obviously a virtual assistant, so all of my products are digital for the most part. I do have planners where I do like to write things out, but I'm a journal person as well, and but I love my digital. So I will have a hard copy version for people who do like to write things out, but I will have a digital copy, so that will be out at the beginning of the year.
So, anything else on your girl's heart before we end this session? I know it's been fun. The
next time you call us on this session, I'm gonna be done hired Adriana. So I'm just gonna let
Adriana's gonna be like, friend, hold on. I'm in the Caribbean, friend.
Yeah, I'm be done hired Adriana. We gonna watch it. Adriana, we go to Martinique in January,
Yeah.
okay?
Adriana,
Don't take me with a good time, girl.
Adriana, you gonna I'm be texting you. Hey, friend, where you at, girl? I'm with Cameron. I'm
I'm
your
in Europe.
in
Yeah,
France.
thank
I'm
you.
actually
That's
going to
Okay,
Europe
April.
next
friend.
year. I'm
Look,
actually
that's
no, I'm
April.
in
Go
April.
ahead. Where you
I'm going
going?
in October of next year. But I'm actually heading in about 3 weeks. I will be in Italy and Greece. So
You
I
are
will be out
jealous
of
of
the
you
pocket.
already. But no, just put on your calendar April 28th through May 16th, because that's when we doing a 5-city tour in Europe. We're gonna be in Lisbon, we're going to Berlin, we're going to
That'd be a good
Paris, we're going to
time,
London,
girl.
and we
Because I got
Amsterdam. Okay.
time to take with my job.
Okay.
Don't tell me what a good time.
Okay,
She got
right.
time. She got
Listen,
all
Let
the
me go
time.
ahead and put that in the calendar right now. Okay?
because
Let
Don't
me
tell
that's
me
why
what
I
a good
said, didn't
time.
you hear me say at the beginning of this? We got to connect
Yes.
immediately.
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes. Yes.
when I say Cammy, I will put my name on her. She
Thank you
definitely
so
I
much.
have seen it with my own eyes.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
not talking about oh girl, I heard. No, 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 no. I have
Girl, you ain't look. You ain't got
seen.
to tell me. You heard me tell her she was. I value her, and I ain't even one of her clients. I was listening to what she said. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet.
I'm
Thank you
telling
so
you. I
much.
just got this one example, dude. I'm gonna let you guys, tell me what we can let you guys like the Baptist say, what's on your heart, say what's on your
Yes. Say it, girl.
you know what I'm saying? I remember this one time she was working for this customer. This girl had a stack of license. Bruh, no exaggeration, no exaggeration. The license were probably about like this high, bruh. No cap, no cap, no cap. The people were walking up to her. They didn't even have to say her name. They didn't even have to say their name. She was oh, are you vendor 333? Are you vendor 222? I was like, I said, wait, is she a computer? Like, the people weren't even saying their name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a stack of license, bro. A stack of license,
Mhm.
no cap. They will walk up. She already know who they are.
So just a little bit of background on that, Cami. I was a marketing coordinator for a pop-up group, a pop-up organization. And so I would be on site at the events, working the entire event. And so our vendors would rent tents and tables and
Mhm.
chairs and things like that. And so they would provide their license so that they do bring them back. So I hold their license and I have my little fanny pack. And so when they bring it back, then I would provide back their license. But I take a lot of pride in knowing, putting faces to names and knowing who people are. I may not be able to remember every single name, but faces I do not forget, and names I'm pretty good at remembering as well. But I take a lot of pride in that because customer service is a big part of what I do. So
My
it blew
Keisha
my
called you to walk in chat
it,
GPT. She wasn't
it,
lying, okay?
it blew my mind. It blew my mind because she was able to associate their business to it. So she'll be like, "Oh, your
Yeah.
name is Debbie Lynn. Oh, you're Dunkin' Tea donuts, or you're in slot BB 213." And I was just like, "What is wrong with this?" Like, and she
She
didn't
the
even have.
computer. You see her
She
planner. That's why I said she the computer. I just need to give me the prototype of the planner so that I can get, just like, hey,
she's like,
she
yes,
the
oh,
walking
listen,
girl, I
computer.
got you. I got you. I got you.
listen, guys. Tell let's tell me what's on your heart before we leave, and where how people can find you, all this good stuff. Let's leave there. Just tell me what you got. I can't even get it out.
Well, I just thank you for this. This has been amazing. I love connecting with new people. So feel free to follow me on Facebook or Instagram at AP Virtual Solutions. You can actually schedule a consultation call through my link in my bio, where we will just sit down for 30 minutes. It is a free consultation call for any new clients, anyone, and we just sit down and talk about what you need and to see if we'll be a good fit. Not every client is always a good fit. So I like to be able to be very transparent in that as well. That even though I don't have a specialty in regards to, I only work with real estate or only work with, no, I work with small business owners. So no matter what business you have, everyone needs help. So even as an author, as a chef, like I have a client that's a chef and I do her email marketing. So
girl, you're gonna be doing more than my email marketing.
So I always feel like, and girl, we're here.
You got to
But
hit me
yes,
with
you
this
can follow me.
tour. So
And I do love to travel, so but yes, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm just so grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful for the connections. Always, Makisha is just high energy, and I mean, just has been such a blessing. 2 years, girl, we've been rolling through this thing with 2 years.
We about to keep on rolling, baby.
And we keeping on rolling.
Ain't go nowhere, baby.
Till the wheels fall off, baby. Yes.
Period, boo.
I would just like to say, my mom actually listened to our last show and she absolutely loved you. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Please give your mom a great
mommy.
big hug. If she created something amazing, so make sure you definitely give her my love, and I
will.
And I just hug.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mom. Miss Cammy, what's on your mind? Sorry.
All right. So you can find me everywhere. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm on everywhere. I'm on all social media. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Did I leave anything out? Twitter, LinkedIn, and it's all under Cammy Red or either Cammy Red TX, because like I told y'all, I was in Texas for the past 5 years. So I'd gone and adapted myself as a Texas woman, but we all know where I'm from. So
yes. Are you both on Alignable?
Yes.
I am on Alignable.
Perfect. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you included that one as well, because that's also
Thank you. Now, you can also check out my websites. It's www.cammyred.com. That is for Cammy Red Wellness. That's where you can find all of my information about nutrition, about emotional wellness, about all of that. But if you are an author or you are thinking about becoming an author, I invite you to go to my other website, which is redladies.com. And that is spelled REDDLADYS. It's like the color red, but with 2 Ds. And send me some information. If you're looking to get somebody to edit your book, read your book, any of that, you can always send it to me, fill out a registration form, and I'll be more than happy to sit down and do a consult with you as well. But if you are in Huntsville, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Gastonia, North Carolina, Florence, South Carolina, Bakersfield, California, Mesa, Arizona, something in New Mexico. I can't remember the city in New Mexico, but I will be in those cities coming up starting October the 15th. So, and you heard me say we'll be doing a retreat in Martinique in January, and we'll also be doing a 5-city European tour next April. So I'm everywhere. Y'all probably gonna look up and see me on the news here in Atlanta real soon. So
I love it. Yes.
So when do your podcast come on?
Okay, so every Wednesday on Spotify and all of the same any of your favorite podcast platforms, including Pandora and iHeartRadio, you can catch my podcast, The 10 Dimensions of Wellness, on there as well. It comes on every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I'm interviewing an expert in a different area of wellness. We just did social wellness. We are doing cultural wellness coming up next. And each week we highlight a different area of wellness for you to learn from and for you to grow and for you to find balance in.
Sheesh, I'm about to follow your podcast. Yes. I'm about to follow your podcast. I'm on everything else at the podcast. I'm about to get on.
Yes, I love it.
Listen, I love you guys so much. I am forever forever grateful for you guys taking this time out of your busy day.
Thank
Rocking
you for
with
having
us.
us.
Thank
Yes.
you.
We have to continue to, this success. This is just round two. We got plenty more rounds in this thing called life, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
again, thank you guys for rocking with us and always supporting. And again, I wish you nothing but greatness and that your
Hey,
cup
my Keisha,
continue.
since we all in Atlanta, you need to do a live show. We need to get together for lunch and
Yes,
sit and do a
Yes.
live show. Cause
yes.
I'm just pumping up the dumping ground. I'm just giving you look at me. Let me be quiet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So see, you all in my business. I'm joking.
Okay.
So no.
I
So
like
I,
it.
I actually was thinking this is going to be our 5th year. I cannot believe.
Wow, that is so
Congratulations.
awesome.
February the 4th will be 5 years that we
Wow.
have been doing this. It started off as something to do during COVID and it evolved into this. So it's just crazy. So I was thinking about trying to do a live show. Um, that was something that's on my vision board. So yeah. So and that would be in February. So thanks, Cammie, for bringing it out. You know how sometimes you just have it on the side and we
Uh-huh.
Look at all the stuff you prophesized over us. So
That
you ain't
part.
the only one that
watch this,
sees
watch
things.
this, watch this.
Okay.
You can't
Thank
see me
you.
now.
Period, Pooh.
You
I'm gonna
can't
hit you
see
with
me
a
now.
period,
You
Pooh.
can't see me now. So that's my goal. Even if so, I said even if because February is just around the corner. So
It really
Yes,
is.
it
Happy
if
New
is.
Year, y'all.
right, so I'm just saying if it doesn't, my goal is 2025 to do some form of live and to bring business owners in there. Like I want you to bring your product, bring what you bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like Ti said, y'all know, So all your stuff and be able to like a networking event. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you in the perfect place to make it happen. So yeah.
Yes. So that is on my to-do list. And every time I see it, I push it down further. But
Stop pushing it down. Stop
Now,
pushing it down.
you've said it out loud on the
Yep.
show.
Yep.
So
See,
now
you
you
just
have accountability partners that are going to be like, what?
a funny story. My mentor, she hit me up like maybe a month ago. She was like, I need you to put this date on your calendar. I was like, what is this for? You're going to a podcast conference. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So you need to be
go.
seen. You need to be
Thank
seen. I know
you.
she's watching.
Thank
You need
you.
to be seen. I was just like,
Mhm.
Father God, I've been trying to hide.
No,
Well,
ma'am.
this a confirmation of what you're
Mhm.
supposed to be doing. The fact that it just like I told you, I allow God to work through me. So I didn't know. Did I know any of this? Not at all.
You had
So
no
this
clue.
is confirmation for what you need to be doing.
Okay, Miss Kelly, I appreciate you. I'm gonna be obedient. Okay. Sometimes my head is a little hard, and I have a couple of bruises, but I'm gonna finally comply. Okay.
Okay.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, you
Thank
guys,
you.
I love you. And listen, we need to plan a lunch, plan something. So
Yes.
Yes.
I will send each other our information so we can plan something live. I mean, for us to get together,
Yes.
coffee, whatever, and just
Yes.
have a good
Yes.
old time with no brakes, all gas. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so
Yes.
I look forward to seeing you guys in person. And thank you again. Blessings beyond unlimited to you guys
Thank
for
you.
rocking
Same.
with the
Thank
dumping
you.
ground.
Yes.
Y'all know we're gonna have a good time when we see each other in person. This is just
I was just
women.
gonna say they're gonna put us out whatever restaurant or coffee
Okay.
shop
They're
we
gonna be
need.
like, who are these people?
Right.
Put their picture up. They're not allowed to live in this establishment anymore. Blessings, guys. Thank you so
Thank
much. Have
you.
a
Thank you so
Thank
beautiful
much for
night.
having
you.
us.
Much success to you guys. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.